Southern fairy tale starts off. Once upon a time, a Southern fairy tale starts off. Y'all ain't gonna believe this.
Oh boy, there is a new Netflix documentary called The Legend of Cocaine Island that's already creating a lot of buzz, especially right here in the Sunshine State. That's because it recounts the true story of Rodney Hide, a businessman from Archer, Florida, arrested in 2012 after he attempted to recover and sell cocaine that has been buried on a Caribbean island. Rodney joins me this morning to tell us more. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning to you. Thank you for having me.
I watched the documentary last night. I was on the edge of my seat. I cannot imagine actually living it and doing everything that you were involved in.
It seems like yesterday.
Does it really?
It sure does.
We mentioned 2012. What I do love about you and that your story is you've served your time. I hate to give anything away. You've served your time and you still say, you know what? You own up to the mistakes you've made. Tell me a little bit more.
The dumbest thing I've ever done in my life, and I did it at an older age in my life, and I've learned a lesson from it, and I'm glad it turned out the way it turned out.
So how are you doing today? It's interesting because you say you can't even keep up with the Twitter messages and everything going. I mean, the reaction to this, it just debuted this weekend and it's been insane. I mean, people, I guess, love these crazy Florida stories.
A Florida man story.
Yeah.
I'm a Florida man, apparently, but it's gone crazy, and I never imagined it to be this way. In fact, I thought, who wants to watch this movie? But boy, was I wrong.
Well, and I think there is something relatable, and if you can, I mean, obviously we only have a couple minutes here, but take us back to where there's a little bit of, you know, I think people can relate to your desperation, where you're a contractor by trade, you're living the high life, the recession hits, and all of a sudden your life changes, and it's like, it's one of those feelings, well, can't we just hit the lottery?
Yep. And it was very similar to that. The thing was that got me was we tried to hang on to our people for a year thinking that the economy was going to never happen, so it put me almost out of business. And I was desperate, thinking about my family. And that's the only reason I considered it.
Yeah. So talk about, again, you've served your time.
Yes, I have.
But you say that there have been blessings that have come now where you look back and you go, you know what, there was purpose in all of this.
Absolutely.
Tell me about where you stand today.
Lateral Habitat for Humanity was lucky enough to allow me to work my community service with them, building homes for the needy. And what a life-changing experience it's been for me. And in fact, I still consult with them and help them out time to time, no charge, free service, and it's just a great experience. And
you were telling me you actually picked out essentially your own kind of sentence and how you wanted to kind of carry it out.
The judge allowed me to submit a proposal to him for my community service, and contacted Habitat, and we hooked up and made a proposal that he accepted.
When we were watching clips of the film here, you know, it's such, what I really love is just good storytelling, and it is a fantastic, the way it's played out and the production level, and we were talking about the content that Netflix is putting out, I mean, it's top notch. Were you surprised with how well everything kind of just looks on screen and how it's told? And by the way, it's considered a comedic documentary. I mean, there's funny parts to this.
Several reviews, they come out and say, is it really a documentary? The quality's movie quality.
Yeah, that's where, I mean, a lot of people go, this is not a true story.
It's true. Every bit of it. And it was fun making it. I tell you, it was just a blast. Because
you actually there's reenactments.
Yes.
Which you play yourself in it, essentially. How easy or difficult was that?
It was pretty easy because I wanted the story to be accurate.
Okay.
And I don't think you get that accuracy when somebody else is doing it. And besides, Chris Farley's dead. He's the only guy I know that could have played me.
That's what you were saying. So talk about the other characters in here, too, that were essentially, I guess, do you call them your accomplices?
Yeah, friends, partners in crime. Andy is real. He's in the beginning of the movie with the hat and the sunglasses on, and that's all I'm going to say about Andy. People need to form their own opinion.
Well, what do you hope as we get ready to close here? Again, people are just going to keep watching this, and I'm sure the attention isn't going to go away anytime soon. But what do you hope?
I hope somebody learns a lesson from my mistakes, and also hope that you take with it that the only reason this was done was I was thinking about my family and their welfare. That was it.
All right. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us this morning. And again, the Netflix documentary out now. It debuted this weekend. It's not going anywhere. Keep us posted. I'll be interested to see where it goes from here.
Thanks for having me.
We appreciate your time. We'll put more info on our website as well.